we're back. So funny story. One of my tires blew out while I was on the interstate, and I had to get off the road and get some new tires. Looks, yeah. So, anyways, that was a little detour. But now that I have new tires on the car, I'm back on the road again, and we're back headed to Amarillo. And the Supercell's still here, so we're still chasing that Supercell. Boy howdy, new tires, not cheap. Not cheap at all. Wasn't expecting to pay for that right now. But the new tires I got, quieter, definitely a lot quieter now. But we got this gorgeous sunset Supercell right here. We're going to be up on that Supercell in just a couple minutes. As you guys can see, gorgeous Supercell. This Supercell has a tornado warning on it, guys. Wasn't expecting that. So, very exciting. I believe Jaden Pappenheim and Ryan Scholl and Jacob McMillan are on this storm right now. Make sure to go check those guys out. We're a little bit delayed. I would be under this storm right now if not for me losing a tire. That was kind of scary. Wasn't expecting that earlier. But again, this is just kind of a casual stream. This is all in service of me getting down to Amarillo tonight. We're going to Amarillo, Texas to chase tomorrow's tornado threat. We will be cleaning the windshield when we get to the next gas station, so we'll be taking care of that as well. Boy, that was kind of scary though. Wasn't expecting to have to replace a tire. I had previously had some high performance tires on this thing, and directional tires. I didn't need all that. I didn't need anything that fancy on this vehicle, so I opted instead to get some regular standard all-weather tires back on this bad boy. So anyways, we're going to be getting up under this beautiful sunset Supercell here in just a minute. Be nice if my camera would focus on something other than the bug splatter on my windshield. A gorgeous Supercell back there, and my camera has decided that it is going to focus on the dead bugs on my windshield. It's actually not even dead bugs. Somebody threw something out of their car and it hit my windshield. So I'm not even sure what it is that's on my windshield right now. Anyways, if you're just joining me now, my name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser. We're in beautiful southern Colorado. We're about to intercept this beautiful sunset Supercell. Got a tornado warning on it. Here, maybe. The Supercell's got a little tornado warning on it right now. It's a volcano tornado, guys, and I'm missing it. Maybe it'll still have a tornado on it by the time I get down there. I need to let Ryan Scholl know this, actually. Hang on. Had to go drop into Tornado Paige's stream and remind her that she's witnessing a volcano tornado right now.
Yeah, I was gonna hop out and get that. The volcanic rock here.
On the north side of the Sangre de Cristos. I had a tire blowout, so I wasn't able to keep up with this storm. I'll be in the Texas Panhandle tomorrow, though.
Yeah, it is. It's us. It's us. Sorry, I'm here. Oh no, thank you. Yeah, no, just make sure you're not going down. Okay, look at that view back there. Storm. That's got yeah.
Glad you came today.
Yeah, we'll do the brakes later.
Oh my God. This is amazing. Thank you for finding me a rock.
Yeah, let's do that.
Hey everybody, if you're just tuning in, my name's Patrick. I'm a storm chaser. I'm currently in southern Colorado, headed for this tornado-warned storm in New Mexico. This is kind of a vibe and drive stream. This is not really a proper storm chase. I ended up losing ground on the storm when I had a tire blowout, and I had to take a 2-hour detour to get my tires replaced. You can, however, see this absolutely gorgeous supercell just over the Sangre de Cristos mountain range down here. We will be catching up with it on the back end here in about an hour. Currently, there are a bunch of absolutely phenomenal stellar storm chasers on this storm that you can absolutely go follow right now. You can and should go follow these storm chasers. So, big shout out to all the other storm chasers who are on this storm right now, who are on the other side of it. From what I can see, I'm looking at one of their streams right now. Absolutely beautifully structured supercell from the other side of it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't mind the look of it from this side either. Seeing it over here, from this side over here in Trinidad, Colorado, it's an absolutely gorgeous storm. As we go through the Sangre de Cristos, will let you guys know that we are experiencing some signal drops here and there.
Oh my gosh, look at it!
As you guys might expect.
Holy moly moly. Oh, I'm dying!
Close that.
Alright, our 50-point turn is almost done.
Oh my gosh. Dude, what is it even doing? I don't even know.
Sound for a second, even out of here.
I know.
Whoa, that was a huge. For a second, even out of here.
I know.
Whoa, that was a huge. Ridge line over there.
What? Honda Ridge line.
Mesoscale discussion out for, looks like, northern New Mexico. Looks like we got some new development actually happening up here on the Colorado side of things too. But we will be pushing into New Mexico and getting on this tornado warning storm here in about an hour. So sit tight for a minute, folks. We will be making our way there. Signal, yeah, as is usual, gets pretty rough up here in the Sangre de Cristos, so sit tight with us while we make our way through the mountains. You guys will notice that the car is not as noisy. Got some new tires on the vehicle. We wore the other ones thin, wore them down. We already put about 10,000 miles on that car this year, just with all the storms that we've been intercepting. I say we as though I'm not the only person running this channel. That's not fair. There are a bunch of other wonderful people who make this channel possible. Those people are Tornado Explorer, Bill Barclay, Steffi B, Evan Freiberger, John McKinney, Holly Hale, all the other wonderful people who moderate my channel. You guys are absolutely wonderful. We appreciate all of you, all the wonderful work that you guys do. Once we get out of the mountains up here, guys, we'll have a much better view on this storm and a much better view of everything going on over there in New Mexico. Expect some signal interruptions here over the next half hour as we make our way through the mountains. Patience is greatly appreciated. In the interim, while we're making our way to our target storm, we can take a look at this new development off here west. We do have a little bit of convection developing over here. In the chat and you are a hacker type, you should let me know if there's a way to there's a way to override the or install new software on top of the Chevrolet software that is installed on these car dashboards by default. Really not happy with how this functions. It would be very cool if I could get Radar Omega working on my on the built-in console on my car. It's got to be some kind of like an Android-based operating system, right? It just seems kind of silly to me that I can't run that app on here. I also don't like the way that when I connect to my car, it uses my Wi-Fi instead of, you know, the Bluetooth, which is a very robust local connection. By using the Wi-Fi, it disconnects my phone from my local Wi-Fi connection that I have set up here in the vehicle. And I know the reason that they do that is they want to force you to buy the like OnStar in-vehicle monthly like service plan. I'm not too happy about that. Man, what do you guys think that person threw out of their car window that threw out of their car that is now stuck on my window? You guys seeing that? I think they threw like an entire latte out, but it's stickier than that. Anyways, if you're just joining me now, my name's Patrick. I'm a storm chaser. We're headed towards that tornado-warned storm in New Mexico. Very beautiful-looking supercell. We are catching on some of that new development, some of that new convection that we're seeing here in Colorado near Trinidad. We are expecting some signal disruptions as we make our way through the Sangre de Cristos here, so do expect that signal to drop in and out here a little bit as we make our way through the mountains. Although you guys can see some of these dramatic cloudy skies up above here. This is actually looking a lot of rising scuds up here. This is actually looking fairly severe up here in Trinidad. Looks like we have a new mesoscale discussion. We will take a look at that when we get off for gas down in Raton. Our target for tonight is we're actually headed to Amarillo, where we will be spending the night. Amarillo, Texas. I mean, I don't know if there's another Amarillo that you guys know about that I don't. But yeah, we're headed to Amarillo, Texas to cover tomorrow's tornado threat. So just so happens that this supercell is on the way. So didn't really plan on going live tonight. It just so happens that there's a photogenic supercell on the way. Whether or not we'll catch it, who can say? We would have been more likely to catch it earlier if I hadn't blown out a tire and then had to replace all of them. But it is what it is. Our stream yesterday was plagued with technical problems. That particular area in southeastern Colorado, just like that corner over there by the Oklahoma Panhandle, is pretty much entirely a cellular dead zone. If you're just joining me now, my name's Patrick. I'm a storm chaser. We are going through the Sangre de Cristos to make our way out into New Mexico to catch up with that beautiful photogenic supercell. Tonight's stream is just a low-key chill and drive stream. We didn't really have any plans on going live tonight, but again, there's a supercell out there that we'll be able to see here in just a couple minutes. Our real target is Amarillo, Texas, which we'll be catching up to tomorrow. Make sure you guys check the channel and subscribe to that stream so you get notified when I go live tomorrow. We we will be targeting the severe weather threat in that area tomorrow. We're anticipating significant severe weather there. We are looking at very, very likely significant severe weather in the Texas Panhandle.
Pressure of the year. Oh my goodness.
They're up here. Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't lost signal yet. I usually lose signal when I get up here. Oh, wow, hang on. We've got a wall cloud up here. I wasn't expecting that. Hang on, guys. Hang on. We've got a little bit of convection going on up here in the Sangre de Cristos, and I just got a glimpse of what looks like a wall cloud. Hang on, hang on. Sometimes we can get some weird stuff up here in these mountains. Some weird looking stuff up here. I'll show you guys what I mean. Yeah, look at that, right up there. What the heck is going on here? You guys seeing that? Right up over the ridge. Nope. Yeah, does that not look like a wall cloud to you guys? Nope, focus on the bug splatter. The latte or whatever it is. Yeah, that just straight up looks like a wall cloud. What the heck's going on there? Well, see that? Well, that's spooky. Yeah, we'll get a closer look at that when we come around the corner. There it is. I guess there's a little bit of convection going on up here. And small pine up here too. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Nope, that's still bug splatter. On this really gorgeous supercell here in just another minute. We are now on the other side on the downslope of this mountain. If you're in chat, first of all, thanks for being here. Make sure to drop a like, do the subscribe thing. You guys know the drill. I want to give a shout out to a bunch of other cool storm chasers that are currently beneath this that supercell that I'm headed towards right now. If you guys want a closer look at that supercell and can't wait for me to get there, Jaden Pappenheim, Ryan Scholl, Tornado Pagey, Jacob McMillan are all beneath that storm right now. So if you guys want to get a closer look at it before I get there, I know all those excellent storm chasers are currently on that storm right now. So make sure to go check those guys out. Looks kind of like a wall cloud. Not sure what that is though. It's really just kind of hard to make out from this angle. Never really sure what radar I should be using down here. This area is kind of like a radar gap. signal stayed up this entire time I was up here. There, oh, we can almost see it again. It's almost there. Kind of see it peek out from the top up here. Oh boy, that supercell is almost all the way into Texas by now. There she is. There's our storm. Look at that. Gorgeous sunset supercell. It's a beautiful storm. Well, you could see it. Phone would focus on it, I suppose. Absolutely beautiful storm. Just what a phenomenal look, too. There she is. And there we are, folks. We are now in Raton, New Mexico. Look at that. What a gorgeous storm. I know that shape when I see it. Who are you? What are you doing over there? You guys seeing that? I know what that shape means. I know what that is. Well, that's interesting. We're gonna have to go check that out. We'll go check that out after we get gas. Oh, don't be completely full. It's completely full. It's completely full of storm chasers. Holy cow. Okay, we're gonna go over here. Nope, not over there. We're gonna go over here. Go over here. We can't go over here. Take a look at that for a second, guys, and speculate wildly about what that could be. So outside temperature, 69. Well, it's chilly. Hey, look at that. Oh. that on the inside? Oh, it's disgusting in here. Okay. Oh, our storm here is now severe warned. I'm going to creep up on this just a little. Old timers. Yeah, we got some rotation over there too, huh? Well, that's interesting. I guess we'll keep an eye on that, huh? We'll find a better vantage point for this. Yeah, that maybe is a thing, huh? Just maybe not block this parking lot, though. Yeah. Yeah, so we have a little wall cloud over there. We're here in Raton, New Mexico. We got a little supercell with an area of rotation and a little wall cloud just kind of chilling over here. We're gonna just watch this for a little bit and follow this as it tracks east. See what it does. And we got that little, yeah, wall cloud coming right over the mountains over there. Well, be. That's crazy. Let's set the echo tops on this thing. Hang on. A bright green Rubicon. It's a bright orange truck hanging out over there somewhere. You guys see that right over there? Eh? See your friend over there? Yeah, look at that. It's crazy. It's probably nothing. It's probably fine. Oh, dang. This is a tall storm, too. Okay. Alright, let's go. This is a storm. This is a storm that's worth watching, too. Okay. Well, if you're just joining us now, I'm in Raton, New Mexico. We have a severe warned storm. We've got a wall cloud over here. It's just kind of chilling, coming over the mountains. You guys can see that shape right over there. We're just going to stay with this for a minute, see what it does. We got pretty tall echo tops on this thing as well. I wasn't expecting to see this. So, yeah, I'm on my way to Amarillo. I might go down the road a little bit to get a bit of an angle on this. Because I'm kind of just haphazardly perched in this parking lot. So give me a minute to reposition, guys. Yeah, but you can see that wall cloud over there. It's crazy. Got a little wall cloud over here in Raton, New Mexico. Nothing ever happens in this little town. insane. All right. Sit tight, folks. We're going to get down in the valley a little bit so you guys can get a better view of it. But while we're getting to the valley, you guys might as well take a look at that storm that's headed out in Texas right now. That thing's a real beast. If you're just joining us now, my name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser. We're repositioning to get a better view on a wall cloud on a little supercell that just seems to have popped up over Raton, New Mexico. It's got some pretty impressive echo tops on this little thing. I really wasn't expecting to see a storm out here right now, so I'm going to try to find a nice little pull-off spot. Actually, I can use this right here. Let me try to get him over here. Should be. I believe there is a truck pull-off spot up on top of this hill back here that'll give us a nice little view of our supercell. Just gonna take a look at that storm though for a little bit while we wait. Yeah. All right, so you guys can see we have a wall cloud. No, it's one for that. Oh, no. All right. There's a wall cloud coming up over that mountain over there. Yeah, it's crazy. So we're gonna a little bit further up down the road, get you guys a better view of that wall cloud. Just stay ahead of it. Crazy. And the echo tops on that storm are really starting to get up there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a nice view of this thing here in just a little bit. Maybe I'll get my volcano after all. This thing looks kind of outflowy though. Joining me, my name is Patrick, storm chaser in northern New Mexico, based out of Colorado usually. I'm trying to get ahead of a developing super tracking southeasterly out of Raton, New Mexico. I'm looking at another supercell that is currently out over Texas right now. This supercell has got a number of storm chasers under it. So I'm going to try to capture this one that is out here in New Mexico. Rained on pretty good though. supercell just off to the south of us here that I'm going to try to get you guys a view of. Once we get up over here to these canyon lands, we'll be able to shoot south a little bit, see if I can't get you a majestic view of this supercell that I got developing off to my, I guess it's more off to my southwest now. It's a very impressive updraft under this other storm over here. If you're just joining me now, my name is Patrick, I'm a storm chaser. Looking at the storm that you guys can see in front of me, this really beautiful golden, with all these golden thunderheads up over it. That storm is a supercell that is currently in Texas, or at least is moving out into Texas. That storm was a tornado producer earlier. It's a currently severe warned storm. That storm is passing over into the Texas Panhandle right now. Directly to my southwest, I have a developing supercell. It's got an area of rotation and a wall cloud on it. I'm trying to move up and stay ahead of it so I can give you guys a better view of it right now, but it keeps dropping some rain on me that's making it hard to see. So I'm trying to get east as far as I can before I turn back to give you guys a view of it, because the second I stop and start looking at it, the minute it rolls over me, we're going to lose our view of it. So I want to make sure I'm far enough ahead where you guys can actually properly see it before we lose that majestic view. And before we lose sunset. So just trying to find an optimal vantage point that we can really enjoy the view before we lose daylight. I've driven this road enough times to get down to Texas to really have a good sense of, I think there's a few gravel piles up here, a few construction projects that we can get off on to use as a viewing area. That might have been our opportunity. Check the next one. But today's storm chase is just kind of chill, low-key. I wasn't really planning on chasing today. This is kind of just decided to throw up a stream because we've got a lot of pretty storms around us. Tomorrow's storm chase is going to be more intense, more focused on covering the Panhandle tornado threat. Tomorrow has got the chances of some pretty seriously severe weather, and I want to make sure to provide coverage of that, do some photography up there for you guys. So make sure that if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you are subscribed. I would also make sure that you are subscribed to that stream so you guys get notifications tomorrow, so you guys know when I go live. Alright, I've got an eye on that wall cloud again here. I just need to find a good place to get pulled off to give you guys a view. I think there's a little pull-off up ahead up here that I can see. We'll use that to get off the road. Take a look at this gorgeous looking supercell that I've got developing behind me. Of course, there's a beautiful supercell ahead of me as well. And that supercell is currently out over West Texas, out in that Panhandle. If you're in the chat and you're in Texas, let me know. Do you consider the Panhandle part of West Texas? I don't know what's really like West Texas and what's not. I'm not Texan. I don't know what Texans consider like properly West Texas or not. Not a geography guy. For those of you who are also interested, this whole area that we're in right now is the Raton volcanic field. All the volcanoes in this area are extinct volcanoes. So these are volcanoes that no longer have a magma chamber beneath them. I can't get over there. These are volcanoes that are no longer capable of producing, they can no longer erupt. They don't have a source of volcanic activity anymore. They don't have any. These are no longer. There's no chance of them ever erupting again. You guys ready for it? Here's the view. Boom. Look at that. it is, folks. Our beautiful sunset supercells, as promised. Look at that. Really gorgeous high base supercell. Absolutely beautiful storm. Got that whale's mouth look. Look at that, guys. What do you guys think? Think I should pull back a little bit so you can see more of that structure? Absolutely gorgeous supercell, guys. All right, we're gonna stay ahead of that precipitation core. Look at that, that's a beautiful storm, guys. Get ahead of it a little bit further. If you're just joining us now, my name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser. We have got a gorgeous supercell just behind us. We're going to drive ahead a couple more miles to put a little bit more distance between ourselves and it so you can see a little bit more of that beautiful structure. We're out here in Raton, New Mexico. Raton? Raton. Let me know how you pronounce the name of that of this place in the chat. I don't know if that's Raton or Raton. Raton? Raton? And we'll give you guys another view, another beautiful view of that gorgeous storm behind us here. It's a really beautiful whale's mouth, a high base supercell that's got that whale's mouth look with really green coloring in there due to the hail. So if you guys haven't seen that, scrub back a little bit in the stream and you guys can see that absolutely gorgeous looking supercell. It's a really great structure on it. We're going to swing back, we're going to pull back a couple more miles so you guys can see that. There's another cell a little bit to the south that's got a little bit of a wall cloud on it, so we're going to take a look at that too. I don't expect this, just to set everybody's expectations, I do not believe that these storms are capable of producing tornadoes. I can see that the echo tops on these storms are also not looking as impressive as they were earlier. They're definitely outflow dominant, so I expect these storms to rain themselves out here pretty soon. I do not expect these storms to persist or pose much of a threat. If anything, I expect them to just look really pretty and, you know, add an extra layer of charm and beauty to an already beautiful New Mexico desert. Maybe I'll move up the road here a little bit further into the national park so we can get a nice view of the volcano and the storm. Does that sound like a view you guys would want to see? The volcano and the supercell? Drop volcanoes in the chat if you guys want to see the volcano and the tornado and the supercell. For those of you who are unaware, we're in the Clayton Raton volcanic field. We're about to pass the Capulan volcano. It is an extinct cinder cone volcano out here in the desert. It's extinct because it will never erupt again. Hey, thanks everybody who is still with me here. We're having a little bit of a signal disruption as one expects in this area. We're almost up to our pull-off point here. Looks like the echo tops on this storm are still going up. So we'll have a nice vantage, nice view of the storm looking back at it again here in just a little bit. The northern lobe of this storm looks like it's dissipating, though the southern lobe looks like it's starting to get that calm-ish shape. I don't know if that necessarily means that it's going to attempt to produce a tornado. That's just the shape that supercells kind of develop. Just kind of get that look. It's just what supercells do. We're going to find that pull-off spot here while we still have some daylight. Get some more of that beautiful dusk. Extinct volcanoes. So that hill over there is also an extinct volcano. So technically, that storm over there produced a tornado earlier, and that hill over there is an extinct volcano. So one could argue that this is a volcano tornado. Really kind of salty actually that I missed that tornado warning earlier. I would have caught it if I hadn't blown a tire. Really wish I'd woken up earlier this morning and checked my tire pressure. Now, with all the miles I put on my car, all this storm chasing, I really should be more diligent about the maintenance on it to stay on top of these things. Just should have a mission control, like a flight list takeoff, like a storm chase readiness takeoff, like a flight check, like a flight readiness check. That way I don't keep running into all these issues anytime I'm out. That way I don't encounter these problems while I'm storm chasing. Anyways, if you're just joining me now, my name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser. We're going to try to get a good look at this supercell that is behind me right now. It's got a little mesocyclone on it now. It's got a little mesocyclone indicated on radar with the detection algorithm. So we're going to take a look, turn back and take a look at that here in just a second. Once we're a little bit further forward out of the precipitation. And we're probably going to wrap up this stream once we get to our next pull-off location. I want to encourage everybody to make sure you're subscribed and to make sure that you've got notifications turned on. Also make sure that I've got a stream scheduled for tomorrow. Please make sure that you've got that turned on. I have, this stream is just kind of an impromptu, fun little stream I figured I'd do in advance of tomorrow's stream. I'm going to be providing some coverage of tomorrow's severe weather events in West Texas, so make sure you guys are tuned into that. Looks like tomorrow's severe weather threat is continuing to trend upwards. Looks like we have a special weather statement just issued on these supercells that I'm on right now. And it looks like my pull-off is going to be up here, and I believe this is the town of Des Moines, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we are in the town of Des Moines, New Mexico. Oh no, Union City. That's right, Union City. Where the city is in Union. Anyways, we're going to get off the road here and take a look back at our supercell. See how that's developed. Alright. Hardcore parkour. Alright. Oh, hey, that has gotten a lot more menacing looking since we have last looked at it. It's even spookier. Boy, that's a crazy looking storm. I don't even know where to look on this thing. We got kind of a crazy looking wall cloud over there. Whatever this thing is starting to try to form up. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know where to look. So that's trying to form a tail cloud in a very, very messy looking wall cloud there. Very scraggly looking. So we got two areas of circulation. So this over here trying to be a wall cloud, kind of a shelf on it, and this over here trying to be a thing. It's very dramatic looking too. This guy? Let's look at this one. I think that's more visually appealing right now. But this spooky guy down south of me, way spookier. Look at that. Look at that shelf cloud, guys. Look at that shelf. That's incredible. That really is something, huh? Man, that thing is just looking really dramatic and spooky. Let's get in there. Look at that. Nope, that's not. That's bugs on the windshield. What do we think that is? do we think that is? You guys see that, right? You guys see that? That wall cloud back there? Yeah, there's like a little foot back there. There's like a little wall cloud back under this thing. That's something I wasn't expecting. Kind of don't like the vantage point that I'm at right now. Kind of don't. Yeah. Look back there. You guys see that? Let's see if there's a better place I can get to observe this. Maybe further up here. Yeah. All right, we're gonna go up the hill just a little bit. We're kind of losing daylight, but there's definitely like kind of a spooky little appendage on the bottom of our storm now. So I don't know. Maybe we'll get a volcano tornado after all. Oh yeah, that's a much better vantage point. Holy cow. Guys? Guys? Can you see this? For real, that is kind of cool.
everyone. Hello. How are we doing? Let's see how we sounded first off. Let's just make sure everything is all blessed in the west. Let's see. See how we sound and see how we look and see how we feeling. I'll turn them sound effects up a bit. How about that? Yes, do